Okay, so we are changing the colors on the serger. We're going to swap out the threads. So first, I want you to take just a strip of muslin and go ahead and serge with the color that's already on the machine. So I'm going to go ahead and serge this long edge here. Remember to leave a thread tail. And trim your thread tails. And then I'm going to show you how to carefully cut and tie on the new color. So then you're going to tie on a new color. We call this piggybacking. So I'm going to leave a long enough thread so that I don't have to pull too hard on my serger threads. I'm going to put the new cone on, and I'm going to lay one thread over the other. So I'm going to tie white to white and black to black, making sure I have a nice tight knot. You do not want this to come loose in the serger while you're serging through. And I don't want you to cut your threads too small, but sometimes they can get caught in the machine. So if you can leave them about 3/4 of an inch is good. Okay, so I'm going to do that with all four. Making sure I don't tangle these. Cutting the black off. And I'm going to tie white to white, black to black. Doesn't matter which color you tie first, just make sure you tie it to itself. Make sure it's tight. Try to make sure these don't get tangled. Okay, so what I should be able to do is go in after these are all tied and just slowly start to serge. And I'm just holding, I'm not pulling on my serger thread, but I'm holding it because I will get a long string because I'm going to serge till the white comes out, and I just don't want it to get backed up in the machine here. Okay, and then you'll slowly start to see your threads change color, and you just want to keep serging until you have all four white. So the two hardest to thread have already come through. And now I'm just waiting for my 2 straight needle ones to come through. And generally those are the 2 that break. If they do break, you can just take tweezers and literally just thread them front to back. Okay, and I can even see my thread tail there coming through. So I know now that my thread color is completely changed. And now I can go in and thread or serge the other side of my sample here. Remember that the edge of the presser foot on the serger will trim your frays and it will trim fabric. So just try not to trim your fabric unless you intentionally want to. Okay, and I'm going to always leave a thread tail to make sure it doesn't unthread. Clip my thread tail, there we go. Okay, and that's the serger sample.